Welcome back, fellow list lovers, to Top 10 Tier, where we rank, rate, and reveal the best of the best. I'm your host, and today's episode is brought to you by our amazing sponsor, Wondershare Filmora, the ultimate tool for bringing your video visions to life. From jaw-dropping countdowns to mind-boggling comparisons, we've got it all covered here at Top 10 Tier. And with Wondershare Filmora's powerful editing features, we're able to elevate our content to new heights of visual excellence. So, grab your popcorn and get ready to embark on a journey through the top 10 realms of awesomeness. From the bizarre to the breathtaking, we're counting it all down, right here on Top 10 Tier. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated on all our latest rankings and reviews. Let's dive in, clapperboard trophy.
Here at ways the world can end. We've seen it before, with the Black Death and the Spanish flu, how a pandemic can decimate populations all over the world. It's not far-fetched to imagine that a supervirus could one day wipe out the human race. Viruses and bacteria evolve alongside humans, and some species have already become resistant to antibiotics. It wouldn't take long for a highly contagious, deadly strain to become uncontainable. What's even scarier is that we might actually end up helping a supervirus burn through the population. Through vaccination, we provide training to our immune system on how to recognize and eliminate pathogens. However, against overwhelming scientific evidence, there are those who choose not to vaccinate. The World Health Organization has identified vaccine hesitancy as one of the top 10 global threats of 2019. Another favorite among science fiction scenarios is the end of the world due to the rise of artificial intelligence. There are a number of researchers that argue we're only a few decades from the singularity, the point when AI matches or even surpasses human intelligence. Even technology entrepreneur Elon Musk has expressed concern in this regard. However, a Terminator-like situation with killer robots running amok isn't the most likely one. Nevertheless, since most of our systems are technology dependent, an AI takeover could be worrisome. One common theory is that it will become too good at its job and harm humans as it seeks out ultimate efficiency. Some threats come from outside our planet, while others hail from within. Extreme volcanic activity has been theorized as a driving factor behind the Permian Triassic extinction, the most devastating event of its kind in the planet's history, also known as the Great Death. It caused 95% of the planet's species to become extinct. The eruption of the Siberian Traps, which aligns itself with the extinction's timeline, was one of the largest volcanic events to ever occur on Earth. It sent noxious debris and gases into the atmosphere and covered more than 770,000 square miles with lava in a snowballing effect believed to have caused the extinction. Past trends suggest we're long overdue for a supervolcanic eruption. Massive earthquakes, mega tsunamis, and raging pyroclastic flows are expected when a supervolcanic eruption occurs. We've touched upon the potentially devastating effects of global warming in previous videos. Despite a number of climate change deniers, the science community has deemed the evidence behind it to be irrefutable. Moreover, it seems that human activity has been a major driving factor since the 20th century. A number of researchers believe we're approaching the point of no return in matters of global warming and its associated effects. Future devastating events include severe droughts, increased frequency of extreme weather, spreading of disease, the extinction of many plant and animal species, as well as rising sea levels, which may cause low-lying areas to become submerged. More than 65 million years ago, a giant asteroid impacted the Gulf of Mexico, triggering events that led to the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs. The Chicxulub asteroid was roughly 9 miles across and caused all manner of destruction, not the least of which was an enormous tsunami. After the initial impact, a wave almost 1 mile high swept through the Gulf of Mexico, traveling close to 100 miles per hour. In 2019, researchers modeled its effects and how it rippled across all of the planet's ocean basins. In the North Atlantic and South Pacific, waves reached almost 50 feet. A similar event today would be catastrophic for coastal populations all over the world. Mega tsunamis might also be triggered by the melting of the polar ice caps. It can lead to massive landslides of ice sheets or an increase in the frequency of large earthquakes as the Earth's crust adjusts to the removal of the ice weight. These events can generate tremendous, potentially world-ending waves. An all-out nuclear conflict was a common fear during the Cold War. However, as long as countries possess nuclear armament, the fear will always be there. Whether these are secret programs in countries like Iran and North Korea or massive stockpiles in Russia and the US, weapons of mass destruction are a very real threat. It's particularly terrifying if these weapons ever get into the wrong hands in an instance of severe political instability. World War II provided an example of what a nuclear attack looks like, and it's gut-wrenching. It's worth mentioning that since then, nuclear weapons have become much more potent. Aside from unparalleled destruction and radiation, another major effect of global war would be nuclear winter. Thick smoke would rise into the stratosphere where the weather can't disperse it. It would block out the sun, leading to famine and wide-scale human death.